no matter where you're from.
Hello people, this is Mr. Story Thumb. Yes, the brother with the jacket with the thumb. Yes, I have to say that every time I'm on videos. So what on the video today that really got me not mad but disappointed? Well, if you didn't know, recently we had Nintendo Power magazine being cut forever. You know, the magazine that brought us being gamers, and it was a fun magazine, and you enjoyed the ads, the gaming, the reviews sometimes, but it was a good magazine. But now we have a second casualty. Yes, the second one that coming out soon is the PSN magazine. Yes, this is the original one I got. But by this December, it's gonna be no more. Yes, it's gonna be no more. And that's a disappointment because I love this magazine. First off, I love about the magazine was exclusive to only PlayStation magazine. Now, I know that ATM and other gaming magazine was like multi-game platform, but with this one, it was only focused on PlayStation games, and I loved it because I remember this is when, probably in high school when I first saw it, and I'm like, oh, I have to grab it, and I started grabbing more. In fact, I even subscribed to them a bunch of times. What makes this a good magazine is it feels natural. You know what I mean? You can hold it, I can roll it, I can swing it, but it's still my magazine. And yes, I still have a lot of copies of this one and this one, and actually this one, yes. But I have a lot more copies. I couldn't afford to bring them all because it was too heavy. So I brought my 3 favorite copies that I love to play with. Yeah, but what I'm saying again is, wow, it's been a really long time since that happened, and now hearing this announcement is really choked me up because I read articles and game magazine and reviews, but PSN magazine was different. You know, I read more articles on games and other stuff that nowadays you can just go on the internet, type it in, you're satisfied in about 20 minutes. This was on the go. So if you was on a train or a bus or just waiting for a friend, you just take it out, read the magazine, page to page, cover to cover. It was great. Yeah, it just I blame more digital media nowadays. I don't blame them, but at the same time, you're missing something like a physical copy. Like some people, if you walk into a comic book store, you want to read a comic book instead of a digital one. I'd rather just pick up a comic book and read the digital one right off the back. And that's, to me, yeah, I am probably old school to say that, but yes, I'm really old, and I love that. You get the chance of like, wow, I didn't know about that game, or wow, I didn't know about that review coming up. That was more often back in the days. Now, as I said, with the internet, you can just, the game coming out, just type it in, and you're just satisfied the whole day. Yeah, they had a lot of good reviews on there, a lot of good upcoming games, artwork, and a lot of stuff that you don't see often nowadays, and to hear this announcement was kind of a letdown because we just, as I said before, we had Nintendo Power magazine for years and years. Now they're going off. Now we have PS magazine go off the air. We have a lot of game magazines are just, just disappearing, and it's weird to see that nowadays. I know you can take your iPad and just scroll down, whatever you want to scroll down, but touching a physical, something like this physical, it's fun. It's like, I can read the articles, I can get like, I didn't know that. Wow, they gave me a good review and ads and stuff like that. But now as I said before, everything is changing, everything is being digital, everything is gonna be what it is. But you can't deny, you go to the newspaper stand back in the days and you saw it sticking out, like, let me get that, and you buy it, just buy that one magazine, and you find yourself buying that whole subscription for a whole 12 months. Yeah, you just wait in the mailbox and you're gonna get that. Sometimes for me it was like that because I subscribed to them, and every so one I open my mailbox and I say, wow, great, and I just read the cover back to back. So yes, this is gone, the age of the dinosaurs and everything else. I don't know, it's just sad to see something like that. So I'm gonna leave it like that and leave a comment to you guys. Do you feel like what was your best magazine ever? Whatever magazine, gaming magazine was, with PC, gaming, or even a magazine I didn't know it existed because of that. Just tell me what you feel like. Tell me what you feel like was going on with game magazine disappearing. That's my my little pet project right there. Just tell me what you feel like right now, so we can, we can chat about it. So I feel like we never forget these magazines. If we wasn't for these magazines, we wouldn't be gamers in the first place. So this is Mr. Storkthumb saying it's a sad, sad day, but we have to move on and move forward or backwards or something because it's very sad. Later.